Everyone, my name is the Zesty Joystick, and I am your host, Nitpick Nancy. And today, we are going to be nitpicking about things that make me angry, and things that make a lot of other people in the gaming community angry, the people in the comic book community angry, and generally just things that annoy me to the point where I feel like I should discuss it. So that is what this series is going to be called, Nitpick Nancy.
And I'm your co-host, Debbie Downer, or Sarcastic Sam.
Either one works, whatever you want. Now,
Because both of them describe me.
Now, episode 1 is going to be focused on one thing primarily. And this is something that is a little bit of a out-of-date topic because people have talked about it already. I don't have anything new to contribute to the conversation, but I do just want to voice my opinion on the matter. And that is the horrible decisions that EA and DICE are making with Battlefield 5.
Oh boy.
There are so many things that I could discuss about this, but I think the first thing that I would like to bring up
would be the main protagonist.
Yeah, and how absolutely negligent DICE, not EA, sorry, this is, from what I know, this is DICE's doing, not EA's. DICE's seeming negligence towards the player base that they are catering to. Now I know nothing about the game making process. I don't have a degree in this or anything, so I can't give professional advice on how or how not to make a video game. But what I do know is, if you have made the decision to start making a game about one of the most influential historical events in all of American history, if you are going to make a game based upon that,
at least make it accurate.
Exactly. You can't expect people to not be angry with you when you are essentially disgracing and disrespecting both the historical event that you are trying to capture and the player base who cares so much about the history that you're trying to portray.
Yeah, because it's World War II, except none of it is actually accurate because the main protagonist is a British female soldier with a prosthetic hand and actually beats someone to death with a wooden cricket bat.
Yeah. Now, spoiler alert, I don't care if you're triggered by this video. Oh, Jay, you're just mad because it's a female protagonist. You're sexist. No, I am not.
No, shut the fuck up. We both see you down in the comments calling us sexist. You better shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Now, yes, I may tend to get a bit triggered over specifically female protagonists, but the reason is that they are not written properly. Let's use this for example. Let's use the fact that she's a female British soldier in particular.
With the prosthetic hands.
Let's forget about the prosthetic hand for a moment. Let's focus on the fact that she is a female British soldier. Okay. The British military.
I would understand if it was like the French.
Yeah, because they had French resistance fighters fighting against German soldiers during World War II. That would be understandable if it was a French resistance fighter. Maybe it is, maybe I don't have all the information. But, from what I know, this is a British female soldier, and the fact that she is the main protagonist of the game baffles me for the sole fact that females were not allowed in combat roles in the British military, let alone a combat role in the front lines of one of the most dangerous wars that we have ever faced. Now,
let alone having a gun as well.
exactly. This was not something that happened during World War II. It didn't happen. It's not a matter of sexism. It's not a matter of bias on my part or anyone's part. These are facts. It is a cold, hard fact that females were just not allowed in combat roles during World War II, discounting the French resistance fighters.
And if you can't accept that, just click off the video.
Yeah, if you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to watch me. There's nobody stopping you from clicking off this video. Dislike it if you want. Unsubscribe if you were currently subscribed to my channel. I don't care. I am saying what needs to be said. So if you get triggered over it, if you get offended, if you get butthurt because you are a whiny little feminist who can't handle the real world, leave. Nobody wants you here.
Seriously, too bad, so sad.
God, get yourself a maxi pad.
No, seriously, it baffles me at how stupid society has gotten.
Yeah. No, let's
seriously,
let's
I mean, our
let's leave it at that.
Doesn't even have an attention span of 5 seconds.
Now let's leave it at that before we get into a whole debate about how screwed up society is today.
No. Go ahead, tell them the two tweets that we found.
2 truths? What?
2 tweets.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let me pull up the tweets. Now this.
And these are their exact words.
The first thing is a tweet, and the second thing is, I believe it was a quote said by the same person who made the tweet during an interview about the Battlefield 5 reveal. Although it doesn't say where the quote is from, all I know is that it is from the same person who made the tweet. The person who tweeted this was Oscar Gabrielson, I believe that is how you pronounce his last name. DICE General Manager Oscar Gabrielson took to his personal Twitter account on Friday to address the reactions in ignorance. First, let me be clear about one thing. Player choice and female playable characters are here to stay, he wrote. He wants Battlefield 5 to represent all those who are a part of the greatest drama in human history, and to give players the choice to choose and customize the characters they play with. End quote. This was taken from Variety.com. You can go to their website and find the article that I just read off of in the description below. Now.
Yes, we will have links.
Yes. Everything we are saying comes from credible sources. Now, what do his words mean? Now, I cannot say what the intent behind his words were because I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what he intended for his words to mean. But what I believe that they mean is he is basically saying, fuck everyone who's complaining. We care more about variety, diversity, and inclusion than historical accuracy. That is what I am getting from his statements during this interview / in his tweet.
Now think about that. He cares more about the whole diversity and shit rather than accurate historical events. If you're gonna make a game based around World War I and World War II, at least make it accurate.
I don't see the point in going into a line of video games where you are portraying historical events if you're just going to honestly just disrespect them like that, because this is
I know, because
this is complete and utter disrespect. Yeah, that's essentially what they're doing. They're saying, fuck it, we don't care if this isn't what happened, we want to make our fans happy. But in turn, you are taking a good 65 to 70% of the player base and spitting all over what they want from a game like this. You are alienating more than half of your entire player base due to
Seriously,
one stupid decision.
You are practically taking 60-70% of your player fan base and just lighting it on fire and just laughing in our faces.
That's exactly what you're doing. And maybe that wasn't the intention. Maybe it wasn't, but regardless, that's what you're doing, whether you intended for it or not. And that's not okay. That's not how fans, loyal fans of Battlefield, deserve to be treated. I would be saying, yes, I like Call of Duty more than Battlefield. I can already hear people saying that I'm a Call of Duty fanboy and that's why I'm hating on Battlefield 5. But I would be making this exact same argument if Call of Duty went to make a World War II game, kind of like they did, I think it was 1 or 2 years ago, and they made it historically inaccurate. Now, bear in mind, I do not like Call of Duty World War II. In fact, I completely abhor it. But at least they had the decency to A, keep things historically accurate, and B, if they did have a minority in the front lines, they gave a good reason for it, such as the one black person in the Call of Duty World War II campaign being a member of the Harlem Hellfighters. Now, that is all I have to say on this subject. I'm going to leave the discussion there because there's not much else that I really...
We don't want to go on for hours.
There's not really much else that I can add that I haven't already said, and I feel that going further with this would just be a disservice to myself for wasting my time going over already previously said points about the topic. If you did enjoy the video, please, oh god, I almost burped really loud. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking the video, subscribing if you're new, and sharing with your friends to help me gain support on this channel. Comment down below what you think the next Nitpick Nancy episode should be about, and with that being said, this is the Zesty Joystick, signing off. Peace.